Hello, this is Russell Smith with Grow It Now Garden Products. I'm here with you today to do a follow-up on my How to Grow a Weedless Garden video. In my video, I talked about using a drip system and how the drip system waters only the plants. It doesn't water the rows where you get the weeds. Well, through all of this, I've pulled out all of my plants, my corn, my beans, my pumpkins, my tomatoes, and as you can see, there's a couple little weeds that have popped up here and there. So as a follow-up to how to grow a weedless garden, it actually starts in the fall season when you're getting ready to prepare the garden for next year. So one of the common mistakes that gardeners make in the fall season is to leave the weeds in the garden and just plow it under. That is the worst thing you can do, especially if you're wanting a nice weedless garden next season. So my recommendation is go through the whole thing before you do any tilling and pull up all the weeds that you have. One of the worst weeds you can have in your garden is grass, and so it is imperative that you pull it up. You pull it up from the root, because if you plow that over, you're going to get a whole grass plant that's going to come out of every joint on one blade of grass. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 joints out of that one blade of grass, and that's going to become a bundle of grass growing up out of there. So if you want to see grass or you want to see weeds multiply, just plow it under and say, hey, the garden looks good. Well, next year you're going to get a huge weed crop. And so the key to having a weedless garden is to come through at the end of the season and pull up the grass, pull up the weeds, pull up everything from the root, and that will give you the best start on next season.